Welcome to MagicGatheringStrat. I'm Dan. This is seal deck number 19 for Magic 2014. I promised you 100 videos and I'm getting there. But out of the last 3 tournaments, I lost 2. And of course, an average player in the 4-player drafts should win 1 in 4, but I've been doing much better. So I want to be doing much better again. If you don't like the new player 4-man drafts and seals, you should probably reconsider, because they are the best expected value. The opposition is not the best, but that even increases the value. But given that you are 50% to win and everybody is of equal skill, these are already the best limited tournaments on Magic Online with the best expected value. And taking into account that then you're playing against new players often, then the value becomes enormous. Also, the price of M14 booster is really high right now. So, how high? Let's check GoatBot. Welcome to GoatBot. 366. GoatBot's buying for 366. A great bot to buy and sell boosters from, by the way. Is it time for a draft? Then I have to get a draft notation paper. I become lazy with the... Oh, the people skipped the draft. I become lazy with the sealed decks because I feel that they are much easier to administrate than drafts. The 4-player draft situation is interesting, very different from 8-man drafts, but I seem to have a higher win percentage in sealed deck, which is strange because that has never happened to me before. And here we go. This time, no mistakes. Rarity, check. Oath of Ancient Wood, not the best. Horncaster. Dark Prophecy, I still like it, but I never did anything. Chanter, lots of expensive white guys. Looks pretty solid here actually. Looks very much like my pool yesterday. Messenger Drake, Sea Kite, Phantom Warrior, Claustrophobic, Cancel, Time of Disperse, Seacoast Drake, Sensory Deprivation. Not too exciting. Mind Rot. Tenacious Dead, Corpse Waller, Thorncaster, Batsliver, Malhorn, Minotaur, Molten Birth, Fight Cat, the Treason Academy Raider, Wild Guess Shock, Howl and Larch, Giant Spider, Verdant Haven, Tusker. Okay, what do you do with these? I do not like red in this format. White seems to have a plan all in itself. We have no card draw in blue. And the only 2-for-1 we really have is the Messenger Drake. And actually, if you look at it, black is nothing. No removal except Quag Sickness. And just Nightwing Shades for finishers. That's not good enough. Is this the rare white-red deck? Wish I had more slivers. I don't think we are green. Is it just another blue-white adventure? So what do we really have in red here? Shock is not the best removal there is. Thorncaster and Battle are great, but no. I think we're going for the tested thing. 15 creatures, 23 cards. Looks like a plan already. I think we should run 18 lands. And that means we're cutting Divine Favor. Could lose the same way we lost yesterday. Especially with double cancel. Think we maybe are running Show of Valor over cancel. So we have notable sideboard card and would be cancel, Divine Favor, and Millstone, and Elixir. So what happens then? We get to 5 mana, we play these guys. We have tons of flyers to win the day. I think we got a deck. I like it. We got the Solemn Offering in the sideboard too. We are somewhat slow, but we have the Disperse, Pacifism, Sensory Deprivation, Claustrophobia, Time Ebb. See us through in the start. What about Master of Diversion? I'm gonna try him now because I hear so many good things about him. He doesn't really fit into this deck. This is a ton of flyers actually. And Lifelinkers to hold the ground. I have 6, 7, 8 flyers. I like it. And it's happening. Only Danny Tudor. I only see Danny Tudor submitting a deck, so I'm probably playing Danny Tudor. I don't know how that means, but that's a thing I've seen. So let's see if I'm right. Danny Tudor. He chooses to play first, which makes me happy. Would you like to mulligan? No. I'd like to have all the cards, please. But I have no card advantage in my deck. So maybe, but I still have the flyer life gain defense thing going. And I can defend myself against his first dangerous creature with my sensory deprivation. And then what? I wish I had a scroll thief or something. Yeah, and he misses the land drop. And there's my Dawnstrike Paladin, who should be able to hold the ground for a while. So now my plan is set. Wow, I'm really lucky here. His green-white, and green-white decks will have problems with blue-white. There's a Sliver. Who falls for this? Messenger Drake has 3 power and he isn't really presenting a threat on the ground. So I'm just going to go for the faster win. Also have sensory deprivation. Will I block the Steelform Sliver? Questionable. Questionable at best. Would you have blocked it? I think I'd rather keep my clock in the air. He doesn't do the bluff. We can just keep going. He isn't presenting any threat here. And if I cast the sea kite, I will have a 2-turn clock instead. So let's go for it. This time, of course, he can have a combat trick. But let's draw it out in that case. Whoa! That's a card to take a notice of. 45. Cam 10. Still feel I have a solid lead here. Maybe I should represent double white. Giant spider. Well, everything became a lot slower then. But he still can't kill my guys. That's not the right block, is it? We do not approve of giant spiders. He was just stabilizing. Okay, it's green-white. So, do we really fear anything? I don't know about Master of Diversion, but he might prove useful still. What about the millstone? Can this game lock down totally? No. My computer is doing weird things. What is it doing? Why do I even run Auramancer? To get back my 3 enchantments that do not die. Is there a better creature than Auramancer? I like it to be a creature. I like to V15 creatures. That feels good. And I think Auramancer is the best option. But I do admit that this is a very weak Auramancer. He might still be better than Master of Diversion. These two are the weakest creatures. Cantrix for blocking seems very slow. I would probably sideboard out Aura Master for Solemn Offering if I saw a target. Or should I just bring in Cancel instead? But it's hard to keep mana up for Cancel. Cancel is so expensive. Oh! Well, this is clearly a mulligan. He takes a mulligan. I am happy with this. And we start the game with 6 cards in hand. So the plan is the same as last time. Charge with the Griffin. Win. Both Griffins, actually. He doesn't have any luck with his mana in this game. Whereas I do, so that's a pretty big edge. And it's what didn't happen in Seal deck number 18 yesterday, when I lost horribly. So now I can attack with my mighty 1-power flyer. Black? I'm intrigued. Let's see, Griffin Sentinel is a card that I often forget to attack with. So here, do I play the Siege Mastodon first? Of course I do. Why wouldn't I? Celestial Flare means I just sacrifice the Griffin Sentinel that I didn't forget to attack with. So I score 3. And I'll make a note of the Celestial Flare. Did he sideboard out green then? Or is he playing junk? Not sure. But I'm playing in front of an open goal that has mana problems. And now we're gonna have to beat down with Dawnstrike Paladin. Double Flare! Yeah, I give up the Mastodon. Because I like to keep the evasion creature. He seems to have a very reactive hand. But he can easily stabilize here. Is there something nasty costing 7? Like Angelic Invocation, Devout Invocation? Not another one. No? Okay, now I have both Disperse and the Sea Kite. That's not game. But it is fairly close. What the hell? He has to be green too and just not find his green. And now I win unless he has Planet Cleansing. Wow, yeah, that felt weird. So we are on to the final again. Probably against Folded Steel. So I have played 6. This is the 6th. So I played 5 of these tournaments and I have 1635 rating. That's bad. Really bad. Okay, folded steel took it down. And he might take us down too. We are actually quite vulnerable to another blue deck with card draw. Or like a blue-black deck with mind rots. Because we'll have a hard time negating a lot of their cards with our ground defenses. So we really want to run into an aggressive deck. But I wanted to run into an aggressive deck yesterday too, and I lost to it. But I feel that this deck is pretty sound. I wish it looked like this. I really should have a better way of notating. There it is. No, that's the deck from yesterday. Where is it? There it is. Alright. Can't keep this. No, the 4 and 5 mana cost, this will just be stupid. This is not the best, but I'm keeping it. He is black. I pray that he is not blue. This is why Show of Valor is really bad. Yeah, I ain't got nothing. We're not drawing our islands. Oh my god. Got the time up to capitalize on that. But I haven't got the beat down. I have to draw land in 2 turns to be able to beat down with Dawnstrike Paladin, and that's not the toughest beat down plan in the world, is it? Okay, it's green-black. Maybe even more. Smells like broken bombs to me. Smells like a couple of broken bombs here. Playing the Sea Kite at the end of his turn. Can't really do anything else. Will time ebb a guy. That guy. I'll make sure to punish him for his failure to find his mana. And I think that definitely is the right play here, though very few of my creatures die to Blightcaster. Screwing. Oh, Charging Griffin does. Doesn't feel super dangerous, does it? Messenger deck would be fantastic. Now Charging Griffin will be such a target. I don't want to play it. I want to play it with a Show of Valor so I can defend it. So I'm not gonna give him this. I'm blocking. We are gonna trade. Spells here. Wow, I killed it! And he was gonna use an enchantment. That wasn't the best of plans, was it? Now we can play my Charging Griffin. Oh, Sea Kite! Which blocks efficiently. That really means it's time for Charging Griffin. And that makes me notice that I am also mana screwed. And my cancel looks really weak now. Oh, it Quark sickness my Charging Griffin. Phantom Warrior or Messenger Drake? I think it is the Messenger Drake. Or is it the cancel even? Not yet. Next turn I would cancel. Yeah, I'm gonna regret it when he casts Sengir now. Air Servant, but Air Servant isn't the end of the world. Okay, it is the end of the world. So I cast the Messenger Drake. I attack with the Messenger Drake. Play the Phantom Warrior. But if you can deal with that, we're in trouble. Nasty. Lifebane Zombie. So many colors in his deck. But now he got the Dawnstrike Paladin. But I'm actually happy with this situation. I will win here. Hiding behind my council, I think. Will you trade the Air Servant? Probably not. He could have Jank Growth or something, but I'm gonna cancel that. I say no, perhaps. Okay, so cancel felt good. But the Show of Valor also worked. But now he's seen the Show of Valor, so he will fear it. But that goes for the cancel too. My ground guys aren't super impressive. But he didn't present anything super impressive on the ground. The Dawnstrike Paladin seems very slow now. What about replacing the Dawnstrike Paladin with Millstone and Coral Merfolk? Let's try it. Can I bring myself to bring in Coral Merfolk? Huge ground guys, not needed here, I think. Also very good targets for the Lifebane zombie. Though I need to have mana, right? He mulligans. I mulligan, I keep this. Oh, it's the aggro hand! And he mulligans to 5. I smell blood. No play yet. Coral Merfolk at their best, arriving on turn 2. And now we shall see why it is a super crappy card. It is now behaving at its very best. Oh, it's still pretty good here. Because Bloodbairn surely won't block it. Yeah, we are going the aggro route here. But if he plays a 3-power creature now, what's going to happen then? Okay, we're back after 5 minutes of other stuff going on. Well, do I want to trade here? Trade that Cursed Spirit for the Master of Diversion? Well, yes. Can you hear me? Yes, you can. He only has 2 cards to go. Hawk Sickness takes care of that. Well, rather the Phantom Warrior than the Angel. But if he now has Liturgy for the Angel, I'm in deep, deep trouble. But here goes the Angel. Maybe I should play Seacoast Drake Griffin to draw out the Liturgy. But I have seen the Liturgy, though I don't want... Wow. And we are probably trading the Angel, or are we trading everything for the Reaver? Because we're definitely not gonna let it do damage to us. Maybe we are. No Liturgy, no land. And definitely not both. Well, I'm happy blocking the Reaver with 2 crap creatures. It's a decent trade. What new devilry is this? The Westwood Hydra, that's too slow to do anything. And here comes Siege Mastodon. And we do win again. Clean sweep with Blue-White Flyers. Still getting the counterspells. No card advantage, some really inferior creatures, but this time it worked out. Thank you for watching.